It ain't my truck or dirty dog that don't apply to me. It's all my goddamn hobbies don't recognize what I see. Comic books, movies, and all this streaming crap. 'Cause all my hobbies suck now. Gonna throw it all in the trash.
Hello and welcome back to Surly Tones. Now this is going to be a relatively short video. I don't think I'm going to be rambling on a whole lot about these, but these are older books that I picked up at the beginning of June of 2024, of course. But I had reprinted my inventory, so it makes this a whole lot easier picking up older books. Anybody that's seen my older video, it was like 3 to 4 times thicker than that, and it's both sides. It used to tell me everything that I needed and wanted as well as what I had, and I've kind of shrunk it down a little bit to make it a little easier to carry around because the old one was a pain in the butt and it was falling apart after 5 years. But it makes it a lot easier to pick up the books that I need, or the books that I want. Number 198 of Brave and the Bold, of course, Karate Kid with Batman. I've not read it yet. I've been kind of going through my older books and reading more as of late. Especially since I've got omnibus volumes that I've been picking up so I can read older stuff. And it's nice to get back on the horse, getting myself reading more books when it comes to wordy books as well as comic books. Now the Rebirth run, I had been buying the Green Arrow when I was buying all those. But number 12, not really fond of how they were drawing Black Canary. For many years, they really haven't been drawing Black Canary very well, unless it's like covers. There's been a few times that I've enjoyed the artwork, but she's one of my favorite characters alongside Katana for DC when it comes to the female characters. Number 13. Now, I've not read these because I got to get caught up on a lot of these books. I think I'm missing about 2 or 3 issues to be able to read this, like 1 through, I think it's number 16 that I picked up. Number 14. Number 15. That sucked. And number 16. Right? Yeah. Like I said, I've not read those yet, but I'm trying to get caught up on those. But I'm also reading the old Grell stuff from the late 80s, early 90s, or through the 90s. And that's been quite the chore with that and the other books that I've been reading. Now, I am a sucker for the Aircel books by Barry Blair, because they were one of the first companies to actually do laser printing and make sure that the separations were done correctly to make it look really good. But Samurai number 10, and whenever I see anything with Samurai on it, I usually don't even usually give it in if I already have it or not, because it's so hard to find Aircel books, at least wise in the area that I live. Stark Future number 4, I didn't even know that this thing existed. So it's one of those treasure hunts. You find something that you didn't know and you're like, oh crap, I got something new. Dragon Ring number 3. Now, according to my inventory, I already have this, but I did not recognize this book at all. But again, Aircel books, I just immediately jump on them. Always loved the company. I was working at a comics book shop back in the late 80s when those came out, and Elflord was the first one that really caught my attention. And they just kept going. Samurai, there were like some really, really good titles. What is it? Warlock 5. Amazingly good stuff. A lot of airbrush look to it. Just really good. And I loved Barry Blair's stuff anyway. But Dale Keown, I think he was part of I think probably maybe the second generation of artists after like the first year or 2. I think those were some of the first books he ever worked on. And then finally, number 205 of Uncle Scrooge. And anybody that's seen the channel before knows that I'm a sucker for the Uncle Scrooge books. Love them, and especially since the fact that there's the Beagle Boys are also involved in this book. I will try to snag a Uncle Scrooge book almost any time I can find them. But I'm going to go ahead, finish my coffee before it goes cold. And dealing with a heat warning right now. It's like 90, it's been 90 plus here over the last week. But I'm going to go ahead and end this one, as I've been rambling on for far too long. So thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.